Hi, good evening and welcome. I'm Shaurya Singh, the product head and co-founder at Finna Property Management System, specifically Finna PMS. And today the video that we are going to talk about is how to increase your direct sales. So this is very relevant if you're a property owner, if you're a hotel owner, service apartment, guest house, B&B, vacation rental, or anything of that sort. And what really got me thinking about this video is that I know a lot of business owners struggle to really fill all their rooms or properties and get the requisite occupancy that they actually deserve to have. And one of the reasons that I see that this has happened a lot more over the years is that competition has increased, especially in the online space. Whereas maybe in years past, if you just look at the example of New Delhi NCR in India, you might have almost close to 4.5, maybe even 5,000 properties if you include the satellite cities who are running hospitality establishments, and there's not much space for everyone. There's great news for clients because the prices have gone down, but the occupancy has gone down the same way as well. So great news if you are a guest or somebody who is just a user, that really helps. But as an owner, it's become a lot more difficult, and I think this is a phenomenon which is prevalent world over. So some of the things that you can do to ensure that you get more direct business. What do I mean by direct business? That you don't need to rely that much on the online travel agents and pay out big commissions, and you don't really need to rely on physical ways as well. This one's going to be specifically talking about online direct business. Somebody comes to your website and actually just books from there. Saves you a lot of hassle. And you might be wondering who I am and why listen to me. Well, I've been involved in this business for almost about 10 to 12 years in the hospitality space. Previously, part of a very successful hospitality chain in Delhi NCR, which scaled from 1 to 200 and still operates close to about 200 keys. Prior to that, I was in consulting and FMCG, and I'm a master's in business administration from the Indian School of Business, Hyderabad, in both marketing and strategy, specifically digital marketing. And so with a wide range of experience that I have seen in this specific industry, especially hospitality and long-term rentals, and now over the years on the technology side, being involved with Finna PMS, where we've built a fantastic SaaS product that you can manage all your property requirements, operations, marketing, sales, finance, and what have you on one platform. So yeah, that is a little bit about my background. And yes, back in the day, I also was a full-time professional golfer and had the honor and privilege of playing for the country, India, back in the year 2007. So yeah, that was a lifetime ago now. And you might wonder why I did that. And that's the name of our company, Finna PMS, make your property a winner. So yeah, that's our tagline. So if you're looking to increase your direct bookings, these are the things. Let's get into it without wasting much time. Number one, a loyalty program is a must. So whatever property management system you're using, or if you're not, you have to have some sort of way that your repeat guests actually feel that they're getting a bang for their buck and getting more than they're spending. So a loyalty program is definitely one thing that you must do. Second is that, it's a no-brainer. You must have a really good website, but it must be optimized for mobile. In today's day, you can see almost 91% of the search traffic when we see it on Google is about mobile, especially if you are also investing in Google Ads. You'll see close to 90% of the traffic that converts is from mobile. So I think it's a no-brainer. You must have a really top-notch mobile site. Then third point, again, I think this is one thing that a lot of businesses are doing now, investing in online ads, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or Google. Google, well, it's probably your best friend because it's where all the incoming traffic searches for your kind of establishment, whether you're a hotel, let's say for example, if you're a hotel in California, or let's say you're a hotel in New York or some particular location, you'll find that people actually do write that suffix and search for that. So let's say if you're a hotel in New York with a particular location, but they're still going to, the guest is still going to search by the generic location name, especially at the time of planning their travel. And so it's very important that you dominate that city-specific keyword. And the unfortunate news is that Google only has limited space and there's a lot of competition. So how do you get around to that is that you invest in Google Ads, but that itself is pretty complicated. So what I'd say that is for the owners, try and learn a little bit of the Google Ads, and if you don't really have the time for that, then get a good team that can actually guide you on that and help you optimize your cost per click, because that's really important. You don't want to be spending too much. You want to make sure that you're actually getting good conversion from Google Ads, and it's very powerful, especially if you have a lot of traffic. So you can actually go on to Google AdWords. That tool gives you a specific traffic. Like what's relevant for me, if I write, let's say, hotels in New Delhi in India where I am, so I'll get a certain amount of traffic of the clicks on that. So then you can actually decide that, okay, if it's 100,000, I want at least traffic of 100 coming to me from Google Ads. So then you can actually strategize and execute. So number 3 was Google Ads, which I feel is imperative, unless you're lucky enough that you have so much offline business that you can actually ignore it. Next thing, your booking engine, no doubt that needs to be seamless. From the time a person's on the site, clicking through, selecting an accommodation, the add-ons, and then just going off to the booking engine and being able to pay there. It should be really seamless. Ideally, they say it should be a 2-click process. So if that's not happening, at most just a 3-click process, and it should be foolproof and really easy on the eye. And the last point number 5, is good old-fashioned SEO. And I know that a lot of tools are there now, especially with ChatGPT and AI-enabled content, and that can really help you. And even the plagiarism bit, the AI can get around to, but I would still say that you need somebody who's doing some really good SEO for you on your particular keywords, and especially the long tail ones. If you're finding it difficult to compete, then you try and catch the long tail keywords and compete on them, but you have to be doing SEO. So these 5 things, let me just wrap them again once for you. A loyalty program, ideally linked to your PMS, a mobile site which is really optimized for speed and performance, and you need somebody who's an expert at Google Ads, point number 3. A really good booking engine, point number 4. And point number 5 is old-fashioned SEO. I mean, a new SEO is also good, but nothing can really break good quality backlinks and content. Yeah. So that's about it, and that's me signing off for today's video.